bowling. Gill using his feet.
Gill played really well. Like, very, very well. Now look at that shot.
Yeah, he's solid, isn't he?
Have you noticed he doesn't move towards the ball? If anything, he gives himself that little bit more room to play.
Yeah, they were saying that on the leg side, right?
Yeah, literally, he shuffles across slightly leg side so he can play with free arms.
Plays inside of it. He just looked calm at the crease, though. He never looked nervous throughout the innings. He done what he had to. Just played his natural game.
There's a bit, coming further up, which basically summarised him. It was like the end of the first session, the last over before lunch.
Yeah.
And I don't want to ruin it for Alvin if you ain't seen it yet, but he gets really good.
Mm-hmm.
Even that cover, the way he plays the cover drive, is very whippy.
Yeah, it's similar to Kohli, right? He almost plays it cross-batted, sort of.
Yeah.
He gets to it and he just whips through it. So rather than like kind of the traditional go with the arm, go hit through it, gets there and there's a little whip of the wrists.
Yeah. 50 of 90 balls at the Gabba.
He opens.
Oh shit! Sorry.
So when they were both, when him and what's his name? I keep calling him Parted, but it's not.
Pant.
No, not Pant. Who's the youngster? Both they were in the under 19s.
Oh, but you seeing this over? So this one over from Cummins. Oh, yeah. One ball of it. But there was one over where Cummins just battered Pujara. But Pujara, after the first one, was so scared he just kept turning himself. Oh, that was great. Yeah. Do you see when Matthew Wade got hit at short leg? Greatness. It was like, you're a dick. You deserve that. Do you see in the last test he was mocking Ashwin? The Ashwin like patted one to him at short leg and he pretended like it hurt him.
Yeah.
And I missed that.
He was just taking the piss. So that's marvellous to see him actually get one and it hurt. Little bitch.
Aussies are getting a bit of a bashing, eh? Not in the match, but just generally the press.
Oh yeah.
Press, the PR.
They love to give.
Bloody hell. Besides, Pujara, man.
Oh, that's straight on the back.
Yeah. Jeez, mate. But he's not watching it. And then after this, he gets so scared,
Yeah.
He's so, oh my God, appalling with that short ball for the rest of the day.
Do you think it was just a case of let me play the percentage shots? I'll wear it. I know it's I could see the ball, but I'll rather just kind of turn my head to it and play the percentage shot. Because if you're looking at the ball, you might just get your hands to follow it to try to defend it, because that's our natural reaction.
Do you remember Dhoni? Dhoni out in Australia, there was one match where he saved it for us, salvaged a draw. And literally, he just stood there and watched the ball hit him. Like, he didn't turn his head, nothing like that. He just stood there and firmed it. He was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll deal with it.
I guess if you're trying to play that innings, you're trying to play that percentage innings, aren't you? You're unlikely to get out to that short ball unless you take it on.
But see, do you know what? That's the mentality you need. Going into a day 5 at the Gabba, right?
How was the
weakened team? So the pitch didn't actually play as bad as everyone thought it was going to play.
Or they didn't extract anything out of it. They never really swung it big. Shardul Thakur got some swing in the match. Aussies never really swung it at all, did they?
Not really. But they were looking to hit the cracks, innit?
They're looking to bang it.
That was their downfall. They were trying to hit the cracks and hope the crack would do something. This is what I was talking about, this over. So look, bang. Start for 6.
Uppercut.
Yeah.
I was watching this live. This was probably about 6:30 or something.
No. This was, mate.
No, this is before then.
This is still session 1.
This is before lunch.
Last over before lunch.
Yeah, because he played a similar. Well, who knows? Pant played a similar shot.
Yeah. look, even here, yeah.
So what was that? That wasn't a glove, was it?
No,
Down
no, no.
leg.
Here's the iPad.
Strangled down leg.
How much is this one? Oh, still got more to go.
So at lunch, what are we? If we pause it, we're at
Let's pause.
one for 83 with
Yeah.
Gill on 64 and Pajara not much, but a load of balls.
So at this stage, right?
Five wicket haul for Mohamed Siraj.
You guys are captains, yeah. What are you telling your batsmen to go out and do come session
What
2?
does Mohamed Siraj bowl, guys?
Sort of fast swing. Swing?
He bowls
Yeah.
a bit of both,
More
as in
seam.
like he's quick. He bowls good 85.
Yeah, I wouldn't say quick. I think he's bowls with heart and he puts it on the right spot with a bit of shape.
Mohamed Siraj, yeah?
Yeah. Bowls
So
with heart, he's good.
back to it. So 83 for 1 at lunch. Targets 328. You still need what? 240.
Mm.
2 sessions to go. 9 wickets in hand. What are you guys telling your team to do?
Well, after the last test match, you probably just tell them to continue as is. So I don't think at this point Pujara's going to be able to change his game. So I wouldn't really tell him any different. And you want that insurance policy. He's that insurance policy, right? If shit goes wrong, then he can always lay the anchor down and just see the innings out. And with Gill, exactly. I think with Gill, probably the rest of the Indian batting lineup, everyone's a stroke maker. So
see, for
it's
me,
just
I'll be like you're saying, Pujara, you stay there. You do what you've done the whole series. Just hold an end, right? Other guys,
all day.
like don't over the top play shots, but be positive. Look to if there is a bad ball, go for it. Like there's nothing, but don't force it, sort of thing.
I don't think you really can force it in Test match cricket. I think that's what I've learned from watching these two matches. Because when you do try to force it, that you're playing into the hands of the bowlers. Because with line bowling down leg side and holding that line, he wants you to force it. He wants you to sweep. He wants you to go hard there. But you've got to kind of play on his patience. Let him have those maiden overs if he's bowling everything down leg. Make him change. Make him search for the wicket. And I think that was the power of the score that Australia set. Right, it kept India in it throughout.
Very good points. Shall we get back to it? So a few minutes left.
Al, what are you watching? The same highlights for day 5, or are you watching from the beginning?
I don't know what he's doing. He played this pull shot very questionably a few times.
A couple times, yeah. I think just before lunch, probably about 10 minutes before lunch, they kept going at him with the short ball, and he got a few away. He got most of them away, but they were not exactly where he intended.
I respect him for at least trying.
5-11, yeah.
Well done. Come to Shigs. Pause it. Come to 6 minutes and 2. This is like trying to direct a drunk friend at a rave. Like, yeah, we're over here. Come towards the DJ booth. That's it.
And then he's outside the door saying, "But outside the door, yeah." I was like, "Nah, bro, DJ booth."
What do you call it? I was
Ali don't
debating
get drunk.
because good pull shot off the front as well.
It's like a short arm pull.
But it wasn't that short though. I mean, it didn't bounce up. It didn't raise up.
His trigger is weird, right? I swear, in his trigger, he sort of goes lower in his stance, like he drops his hips slightly, or his knees.
He wants to get under that ball, innit?
Yeah.
I guess he is quite tall. Does make sense. Maybe I should be doing that. Save my knees.
When I'm looking to launch, that's what I do. I go.
Drop it.
I get low.
Audacity.
That's
Love
a
that.
Pajaro. What are you on? The Pajaro cut?
Yeah, man. Damn.
Great shot. Out of character.
15 off 105
Look
balls.
at the foot
That's
off
mad,
the
isn't
ground.
it?
Wow.
So mad. He's just moving so slow.
Hard ball. Wow, that hit a crack.
They were on it because they knew this is
Boy.
what they had to resort to because they just didn't know what else to do.
I think they should have done it earlier. Really, the bouncers were on point. Like the first set of bouncers that come in for a Pajaro.
They're so much better than us, as in when I say us, I mean India at bowling bouncers. Like,
Yeah, well, obviously.
really
That's
scared.
round the wicket, cramping him. Wow.
These guys will literally bowl it right at your throat and your head. There's no room for error. Like they're aiming for body parts, which is fair enough. That's tactics.
The game, innit?
Exactly.
They didn't waste many bouncers, did they? It was all either at the shoulders, chest, or the head. It wasn't like they were going miles over the head. Fourth, wore a couple on the arm.
Ah.
There's no arm guard up there.
Yeah. Oi.
That understands.
Mate, it's off the front foot. He's doing this with two men there for the as well.
And again, Wood.
Oi. That is a no ball and a half, mate.
Man like Mohammed.
But the way he played that, it's literally right next to his body.
How does he get the face to open so much?
It's how you use your
Pace,
hands.
man. Pace on the ball already, isn't it?
Huh?
The pace on the ball just angled the back to third man, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but as in like it's wrist work. You gotta get them wrists, like you gotta break those wrists. They gotta be free. Like if you're too stiff, it's not gonna happen. Oh mate.
That's disappointing.
Does he need to play that?
Probably not, because he's not hitting it, is he? What is he trying to do? Lack of concentration. Lost the concentration there.
I think he could have defended that.
Oh, left. You could have left it.
Ooh. This guy got peppered. Like
this is why I feel like this is why he's in my team, man. He gets that awkward bounce.
Who? Cummins.
Josh
Hazelwood.
Yeah.
Well, so I figured out why last week Marnus wasn't in that website's greatest list, because the minimum of 20 innings was required for it. But when I checked it earlier today, he's up there, and Williamson actually drops out.
He netted another 100
because Labuschagne's got a better average at 3. But see, Puff, this guy just watch the fucking ball.
Oh, that was like a slap in the face.
Yeah, literally. No. Mate, at the right angle, yeah, that could have got through the grill and right in his eye.
Oh, hurt.
Shot him, boy.
But I think that's it. I don't know. Maybe he's doing that on purpose, just taking his eye off it. Because if you're watching it, you are more likely to defend
it off right at the end. If you get what I mean. Like right when it's about to hit him, that's when he just takes his eye off. It's like, do something other than just turn your head.
Yeah, but that's the thing. What's he supposed to do? He's too late to drop, and I think the instinct will take over. Like you would want to defend yourself, you would want to chuck your hands at it, and that's a risk of losing the wicket. So it's all right. I saw it. Let me just fend it away.
But you see the ball's coming short, so you should always be ready to duck it because he's not looking to play it, right? So already he's like, all right, if the ball comes short, I'm going to duck it, and I just got to time the duck.
It's coming at 90 plus though, isn't it?
Yeah.
90-ish.
So thank you for the helmet. Sure.
So what's needed now? Pujara on 34. Rahani just come in on 16.
Shot.
Banged it down
That
for a
is
6.
shot. You'd never expect that from Rahane. What a shot, mate. And
Does
mate,
he
to
play
get a
ODI
6
cricket, this
in
guy?
Australia is, mate, that is an achievement.
No, he doesn't play ODI.
No.
No, he got dropped.
Sreyash Iyer
After-
plays in his position.
After the World Cup, he got dropped, innit?
Iyer plays in his position, right? Who bats?
Yeah, 5. No, 4.
No,
4.
because Virat will go up one.
Yeah, Virat's at 3, Ayer's at 4.
He's one for the future as well. He needs to make his way into
Do
the test teams.
Do the Australian fast bowlers get involved with that shit as well? Like
Mate,
the
this
legend
guy
stuff.
has definitely broken his hand. Definitely broken his hand. Pujara.
Like Pat Cummins and Hazel, did they get involved with all that shit? Like that's legend stuff.
Not really.
Do their thing.
They're just like
No,
a stare here, a stare there.
Do you know what? I credit. Cummins doesn't really get too involved. He just quietly goes about his business.
Okay.
Oh, jinx.
Yeah.
Because even the commentators were saying it was quite good when it was hit Pujara facing Cummins and Cummins was peppering him. It was like they were like, it's crazy that two of the nicest guys in cricket are dealing with like the most aggressive thing ever.
Yeah.
Well, here you go. Big Risabs here. I think me and Risab, we have a lot of similarities in our batting styles. We both lack patience. But when we whack a ball, we whack it good.
You whack it with your whole body, everything behind it.
Literally. If I'm hitting it, I'm making sure it's hit. Look at that.
What is that? He's got 1,000 runs in Australia.
1,000 runs
Was
in
that-
Test cricket.
Oh, in Test cricket. Okay, yeah.
He is the fastest Indian wicketkeeper to that achievement. He's only played 16 games. So technically 32 innings. Look at the win viz. Win viz, yeah, even at this stage, India 14%. Come on. How in control was he?
Well, it was along the ground, wasn't it?
Sharp, good feet. I think Lyon was shocked, right? What he done to Lyon in the 2 Test matches.
Well,
As a left-hander doing that to an off-spinner consistently.
Do you know what it is?
Just
I
spitting in
think
your face.
Lyon felt extra pressure. 100th game. This was supposed to be the game he was supposed to get his 400th wicket. All right. Family had come down to watch it. Like every time he came on to bowl, did you hear the crowd? It was just like, it was like a madness, absolute madness. Anytime he came on to bowl, and I think it affected. Oh bloody hell, that is a ball. All right, pause. 7:19 is where I'm at on the pause.
Yeah.
Same.
So at T, they need what? I might actually have to scroll back a bit. They need 140 in the last session.
Bloody hell. Well, 30, how many overs was left then? Must be 30 plus, right? 35, 36 at least.
So minimum they had to get through was at least another 35 overs, I think. 35 overs, 140 runs, but you're 3 wickets down. After this, you've got Agrawal as your last recognised batsman.
Yeah, it's not bad. 4 and over. So one session, they've done the job right to get to that position with
3 down.
3 down.
3
No,
down.
4 down.
3. Pant came in at 5 ahead of Agrawal.
Oh,
So
is
they're
it?
both the openers. Oh yeah, 3 down. Yeah. Oh, he
Both
came
openers
ahead.
are gone.
Yeah.
Got them into a position where you can't lose the game, then, isn't it? Get a result.
Almost. Yeah. I think if you bat another half an hour.
If you get through the
into
first hour without losing anything, it's your game to lose.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
this is a matter of getting through that first hour after tea, and boom, hopefully, should be done.
Yeah.
Is someone getting a
If you
phone
get through
call?
that first hour at 3 and over, you've done a job.
Yeah. All right, shall we go back? Let's see
Yeah.
how this plays out.
Oof. It was misbehaving. It wasn't like it was.
But they expected it to do a
coming
lot
straight
more
on
than
the
it
pitch.
did. That's the thing. Like, even
It's
all
the
the commentators
Gabba.
said the same thing. They should have done a lot more. They expected the cracks to do a lot more uneven bounce. But it's just very occasional.
That moved off a pro.
Yeah.
Boy.
Big off. See, that's a good leg, nice and full. Like get the guy driving.
While we have this guy, I doubt they'll show it, but he bowled a bouncer to Pujara. Excuse me. And basically, he started sledging him after he hit him in the head. Literally, like knocked the man's helmet off, and he's sledging him. And he was like, "Mate, what are you doing?"
Who was that?
Hazelwood.
Oh, Hazel. Okay.
And madly, I came across it on Yahoo News Australia somehow. That's where.
The stumping.
Yeah, miss
Tough
stumping.
stumping. Tough.
Oh no! Look at the way it bounced and turned.
Yeah, it's tough. I think even if he gathered it, he's not whipping the bells off before Punt gets back.
No,
you taking that, dude?
Because it's all the way up there, bringing that back down. That's going to take at least a second.
Yeah. Right. Number link 3. All right. Let's go.
There.
Yeah. Pujara getting into the action there. The use of the crease is incredible, right? How deep they get. They didn't get that deep there, but.
Hold on, wait. Sorry, is that link 3 I've gone to?
Yeah.
No, what are we watching here?
Yeah, no, it's not the right one.
It's not the right one, no.
It's the same as the one before. I think. Is it? No, it's different. All right.
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay, bang on the 8 minute 30. Let's just get this one out of the way now. See in the first one.
Where is that one?
First recommended video.
Okay, one sec.
It says India claims stunning series win.
Hey?
Actually, do you know what? So on YouTube, do you know you can go to where it says who the page is by, and it says Cricket Australia.
Yeah.
Click on that. Yeah, click on that. Then hit the videos,
Videos.
tab. And it should come up with the uploads.
Is it the 910 one?
And then I think the one we want, let me just double check it. It's not that one.
910 with 13 views 11 hours ago?
No,
No, that's not.
not
that's
that
not it.
one. 816. No, not 816. 11. Oh, okay. So that was the right one, but we just have to forward it a bit.
The third one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, no worries.
So we have to forward it to 3 minutes and 53.
Yeah, I'm there.
3:50.
Everyone there?
Yeah. All right. 3. Jigs, you there? So same video. So
Yeah.
link number 3, and then just go to 3:53. Yeah.
There, mate.
All right. Cool. All right, and play.
It's probably one of his best 50s, eh?
Single.
Pajaras.
Yeah. One of his most handy. But then don't forget, last
Most
time round
valuable.
when he came here, he absolutely dominated Australia.
Hmm.
I think he was just short of like 1,000 runs or something.
No way. Serious?
Yeah, like Marnus was short of 1,000 for the series, I think.
Yeah, they both just destroyed it.
Yeah. Cut shot.
Shots for a 1.
Exactly. Oh, Jara.
And that leg, son. Come on.
Mate, that's hitting middle on a second set of stumps.
Sitting
We'll
leg.
take those 4 boys.
4 buys, or you got tickle on that? Nah, you can't catch that. Did you listen to Shane Warne when Lyon was bowling before lunch? He was going crazy. He was like, why is there not a man underneath the helmet on the
He
outside?
always does this, man.
He always does that.
He's always an arsehole.
He's so
commit it.
contradictory as well. He'll say one thing and then he'll say the complete opposite thing later on.
He just tells the viewer what they want to hear at the time to incite a bit of emotion. That's all it is.
Oh, lovely use of the feet for the single there.
Mm. Ooh, that's a leave, mate.
He didn't bowl badly though, did he, Lyon?
He didn't bowl accurately.
Just him bowling off wicket-taking balls.
Have they changed to Duke's balls now? They're still using Kookaburra.
So is Pujara out on your screen? We should pause it there.
Yeah. Yeah, let's pause there.
So what do you think of that? So I guess umpires calls trimming the bells.
As in umpires calls always an arsehole, isn't it?
It can go either way, doesn't it? On another
but I respect it because it just gives you that, like, it gives umpires a bit of a, you know what, we're going to back you here. And there's always human error and computer errors and all that. So that umpire's call gives it that little bit of humanization.
Who was bowling at the time?
Cummins.
Cummins, yeah.
Mate, you got to give the batsman the benefit of the doubt, man. That's bouncing over the stumps, isn't it?
I would think so. On naked eye, you would think, oh, that's probably bouncing over. It's just trimming. It's not.
But then,
It's not
look,
crashing into the stump.
Alvin can relate to this as a bowler, yeah, especially a quick bowler. You know, all it takes is the ball. It needs the slightest bit of clipping of the stumps, and you know you're good.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much. So that's why sometimes I think when they say 50% of the ball needs to be hitting, or no, 51% of the ball has to be hitting for it to be overturned or whatnot. I'm just like,
Yeah.
but if 49% of the ball hit the stumps, right, it's still going to knock off the bell. It's still going to hit the stump.
Bells,
You know what I mean? Like the bells will still come off. When you're talking about 10% or 5% of the ball not hitting the stumps, then potentially you could say umpire's call, right?
I think it's a fair decision, but I would have given the batsman the benefit of doubt there.
Yeah.
But I think.
Can I just go back and have another wee look at that quickly? Like,
Yeah, have a look at it. They might show a replay.
No. It's just too short for that.
Plus, we got two Aussie umpires, two home umpires.
But
I don't know, man. It looked out. It looked out actually. Like,
it's back foot. It's hitting back leg.
Yeah.
Drop back on it.
It looked out. Yeah.
Yeah, drop it back and then watch it because they do a slow-mo as well. Back leg in front of middle. Whoa, no, front leg.
For me, it didn't look out. It looked like.
That's clipping. For me, that's clipping.
Yeah. I think
I'm appealing though. Definitely appealing.
No, I'm definitely appealing. And as an umpire, I'm definitely considering. And I think that's where your bias comes into it. It's at that moment when either you're a batsman, you go for the batsman. If you're a bowler, you go for a bowler. If you're an Aussie, as the umpires are, you would go for the Aussie. And
but you know what? I will credit the umpires because like the Aussies were not amused. The Aussies actually weren't amused.
Shit.
Yeah, like the amount of times they were arguing, what do you call it, with the umpires. Like Steve Smith was not a happy bunny at points.
Yeah, but what were they arguing about though? Was there anything valid? I think there was one Pujara had early on, which pitched outside, hit him just outside the line. That was given not out, and they reviewed, and it was Clip hitting the stump. That was a close call.
Yeah.
That could have gone against Pujara. So I guess it balances out.
Right. Should we get back to it? 6 minutes 27.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Mike Ungerville, 47 average. That is ridiculous for somebody who's not really guaranteed his position in the team.
Did you know last time out in Australia?
Stroke. Who played that?
Agarwal.
And again.
Literally, these are the sorts of shots I just sit there playing and missing all day. Again, leg side. Just like me, you can't play that flick shot.
Did he get bound that?
Nah. But then he cover drives the shit out of this ball. I mean.
Nah.
Ooh. Too high. That I would say is too high. He's on his toes. And his bat.
I don't know. I thought that was a bit closer unless it hit the bat.
Oh, yes.
Shot.
That's a shot.
Nonchalant.
So nonchalant.
Just waited for it, didn't he? Played it under his eye. Oh, that's even better.
Let's open up the wrist. That's it.
I'll take one there. Thank you very much. Ooh. beauty.
Jeez. Pat Cummins. Really is the best bowler going right now.
Yeah, man, 100%.
No doubt. Imagine this Indian batting lineup if Kohli's back and Rohit starts to get some runs like he should do.
That would be mad. I think if we had a fully fit team come the second test, yeah, I think we would have rioted them.
Even the first test, I think we had the best of it, apart from one innings where
It's just all
we
went to
got
shit.
absolutely destroyed. But looking at the wickets, I don't think we done that much wrong in that first test. There were some really good balls. The pink ball done a bit. Just the brain freeze.
Ooh, 15 overs.
Boy,
69.
the straight glass from Agarwal or something else, you know.
Yeah, 2020 game now, really.
Sweet shot. Lovely, lovely.
Boy. Yes, mate.
This test match was almost, well, the whole test series was almost like destiny. All the injuries, everyone coming into it.
It's like, I said to myself last night, I was feeling like I'm going to fall asleep. Yeah, I was like, you know what? Nah, it's going to be a madness. Like, just like you stayed up for the last test, for the last day, do it again. Yeah, because I guarantee it's going to be fucking good.
How do you
You
guys
stayed up
manage
for all of it?
Huh?
How do you
Did you
guys
stay up
manage
for all of it?
Well, I haven't slept. Because literally straight after the India-Australia game, Big Bash was on. So I banged out Big Bash while I was working from home and then went to the
You banged out a big bash before you was working out. Mate.
BBL.
I normally what I do is I watch the first session, go sleep, and then check the score around 6. And if it's interesting, I think, all right, cool, let me wake up and start watching again. I thought you were sleeping when I messaged you.
No, I was watching on my phone, man. So I was like, I can't, like, I'm not touching this right now. Because when I got tired, I turned it off.
Oh, beautiful.
I changed it to my phone. So I took it off the TV and put it on my phone instead.
Sure.
Good leave.
Washington Sundar. He looks like a proper batsman, though, doesn't he? His confidence.
Yeah. If Steve Smith missed that, yeah, that's 5-10 runs potentially. 2 helmets.
Nah, man, he bowled. I'm gonna say this now, yeah. Lion didn't bowl well at all, man.
But what's he got to bowl to there? It doesn't look like there's much rough for him to play with.
Left-handed, man.
But the side he's bowling from, he ain't got the rough outside for the left-handers. The side Cummins is bowling from. Oh.
Is that it? Yeah.
Just let it keep playing. Let it keep playing. We'll just finish on whatever video this is. Let's run it to near the end. 4. 67 more needed. I think it's like 15 overs left. So you're looking easier than a T20 still.
Yep, 6 minutes.
Yeah. How's?
Advert. It's not. One sec.
Let it play, brother. Let it play.
The video's frozen on the advert and it's not coming off yet. Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, mate. Straight away.
We've seen this, though, because I think we were watching it and Washington Sundar was batting.
Yeah, but I must have not clocked it last time.
Shot.
That is a great shot. Oh, I like that shot even better, actually.
Yeah, he got inside of the ball nicely, didn't he?
It was very inside that.
I think he got hurried up though. His almost instincts took over. Oh, that was a bit edgy.
Oh boy.
I think this is where they started believing. Bloody hell.
That's
On
mental.
his knees, paddle sweep, or whatever you want to call it, a rampage shot.
That's a rampage.
What do you call it? A rampage?
That's a ramp right there. Ooh.
Shots. Cleared the ropes. One bounce.
One bounce. I was going to say, if that's a 6, it's a flat 6.
Oh, that did something.
Oof.
See, there is some rough out there for Lion. For the lefty.
It wasn't consistent though. Or he wasn't consistent.
Yeah, one or the other. So a rough is not going to move, right? It's always there.
Oh, why? What was the need? There actually wasn't a need.
Sure.
It's good. It's a good sign of his confidence, though.
Yeah. Shot, boy.
Oh, shot.
That's a shot.
Oh, shot.
Oh, mate. We did.
This is when you're thinking, are we going to have one of those domino moments?
3 wickets, 3 balls, 3 runs.
It's like, I think as an India fan, you get nervous, but if this was Pakistan cricket team, they'll get even more nervous. They've had positions like this where they should have won it and they've just lost it. So,
yeah.
Similar for us. I guess we get nervous.
And boom, there we go, innit?
Yeah, great win.
That was
pick the 11 for India, the England.
Get man of the match, yeah? Rishab.
Yeah. So Pan got man of the match.
Mate, he had in the interview that he did, it was quite telling. He was like, the team management just basically keep telling him, you're our match winner, you're our match winner.
Yeah.
The amount of confidence that probably gives you, that they believe in you, you can just go out there and naturally play your brand of cricket.
So everyone says, well, from the India camp anyway, that when they lose and shit, it's not like a angry conversation. There's no shouting. It's a discussion. It's a constructive discussion, and like they just try and keep each other positive. They're like, that's the key, isn't it? I think that's a Gary Kirsten thing. Like that's the
started off then, didn't it?
And it's just they've kept it going. Like the positiveness is what's going to get you the win. And
I think that was a shift from the Chappell Australian mentality.
Chappell nearly ruined Indian cricket to like a new extent, man. That was ridiculous.
It doesn't fit with our culture. It doesn't fit with our mannerisms, the way our players are. We just ain't those kind of overly aggressive people. Even Kohli, the most probably outwardly aggressive player, he's not really that bad. He's like, to players, he's still friendly. He still had that friendly gesture towards Steve Smith when he got the crowd to clap for him. He's not nasty, is he?
No, but he plays aggressively. When he's on the pitch, when he's playing, mate, you play hard, isn't it?
But that's what I'm saying. I think an Australian brand of cricket is just on the edge of playing hard and nasty. And that, which Chappell was trying to bring to India, I guess, a bit of edge, and it just didn't fit.
It didn't work with her. And he ruined Irfan Pathan. Like, one could have been best bowlers in the world ever. Like, and he ruined him.
But I still remember his hat trick, right?
I'll never forget that hat trick against Pakistan. Oh my gosh. That
was it in the first over?
First over of the game.
First over, yeah.
Wow. That is mental.
Killed it. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's a shame. He was what did he try to do? Make him into an all-rounder batting at 5 and lost his bowling action. But you can't blame him. He is a bowler. You should probably know your craft better than that to let.
No, so this guy was trying to get him to change, innit? What he was doing.
Yeah, but you gotta stand strong, right? Like Bumrah must have had people telling him throughout his life, change, or do this different.
Hmm.
But you got to believe in your source, don't you? A bit.
Yeah, it's mad. But all right, gents, this was quite enjoyable.
It was.
We should do this more often. I think this should be a
For real, I enjoyed that actually.
post-match watch along.
Debrief.
India,
Yeah.
from what I saw, yeah, India definitely deserved to win. Australia didn't do anything out of the ordinary. Pat Cummins bowled well. Lyon didn't bowl well. Obviously, Marnus got some runs, and that was it really.
Actually, that's
India dug in deep,
sorry,
got the W.
you made a very good point. We actually haven't broken down the game at all, really. But yeah, so you
Shall we do that with the Mandem properly?
No, we're here.
Do it now.
Have you got time,
Come in.
JP?
Yeah, quick one.
So, quick one. Why did Australia lose? From being such a dominant position. So look, day 4, they were in charge, in control, wickets in hand, and don't forget they declared.
I think they didn't have plans. I think India just had better plans throughout the series against their batsmen. I think they just thought, we're going to turn up. We've got better bowlers. We're playing on our home pitch. We'll roll them over. We don't need to make plans for these batsmen. I think it was unconsciously a lack of respect for India's batting.
Yeah.
Thinking Virat's not there, they're going to roll over a bunch of new guys. I'm sure they done no research on Tucker or Washington Sundar, right? Coming in,
No,
they probably just thought, chuck them a couple of short ones at their head, they'll fend it away, and they'll
not
be back in
Rajan
the
to an extent. Not Rajan. Who else? Not Rajan. Washington and someone else was just there as net bowlers. They stayed.
The other fast one, the other fast bowler, he didn't play, but he's the one that got their opener injured in the tour match.
Who was it?
Forget his name. Nagy?
No.
Nagy?
No, it can't be Nagy. Power Nagy's a left-arm spinner.
No, it was something like that.
Oh, Kartik Taigi.
Taigi, that was it. Yeah.
He never made the squad. He just stayed as a net bowler.
I want to see the video of him bowl. Actually, apparently he's quite quick.
Do you not watch him in the IPL?
No, I probably have, but I'm not
the bowling for Rajasthan.
Rajasthan Royals.
Yeah, Rajasthan. He was very good. He was a very interesting person. All right. So next point. Does Tim Payne stay captain?
No. I think that's my second reason they lost. The first reason they didn't have plans. Second reason, he wasn't proactive enough. Yeah, in the field, he had no vision. He's got senior bowlers who've got their own vision, their own plans to get people out. That, as you know, bowlers sometimes have a one-track mind. They might not be able to think beyond what's in front of them. They've got blinkers on. So him as a captain or somebody around him should be able to formulate a wider plan, a bigger plan.
But then does it all fall on Tim Payne, or should Justin Langer be held accountable too?
Falls on Tim Payne. I think
Tim Payne was put in there to start this new culture, though, no? Like a rebuild.
Well,
maybe his time's up now, isn't it?
No, I think if we put in the blame to the culture, then the blame fits on both. But I don't think I am. I don't think they were that bad. Their culture wasn't really effective in the loss. I think it was lack of tactics, lack of vision, or lack of plans to do something about it, change things, make things happen.
I say they changed their attitude after they lost the second test and it got a bit more
friendly.
Yeah, when it got a bit more friendly. I think.
This second test, yeah. You got the opposite of friendly.
Yeah, so when it all started to kick off, it was after India won the second test, and I think that came down to the fact that they were didn't know what to do. They were just a bit scared. They were just lashing out because they didn't know what else to do.
Yeah,
They're a bit dumbfounded, like,
yeah.
right, they lost their captain. We just bowled them up 32 and they battered us.
It's
And
human
then come
nature,
to-
right?
And then that's when I think Tim Payne lost it, third test, when he had his little outburst with Ashwin. I think that's when it was like, come on, how much of a grown up are you? Oh, my teammates like me more than yours. Like, what sort of sledge is that? That's not sledging. That's
It
just
wasn't even that. I think he said, I've got more Indian friends than you have, or something like
no.
that.
So he was saying Matthew. So he said Matthew Wade has more Indian friends than you do. But then he
Oh.
also went. What he started with was, well, at least my teammates like me. That's what his first line was, and then like literally, then it just got worse in it because it's like he didn't know what to say again, so he's like, "Oh, I can't wait to get you to the gabba." It's like a bully in school going to, "Yeah, wait till we get outside, and then I'll punch you up."
For real.
Yeah.
And then
But
Mark,
I think it's just, I think you touched upon it though. It's just somebody who's lost the battle has got nowhere else to go. He struggled because he ran out of ideas, and he just thought, this is the only thing that I've got left in my arsenal to throw at them.
Mind games.
Yeah, mind games, a bit of words, a bit of banter gone over the top.
Bit of Fergie tactics.
so Australia now they've got potentially South Africa, and then New Zealand in March, I believe.
Yeah, so I think the South Africa tour will affect the standings, right?
Yeah, so South Africa. So from that little article Niran sent us, from what I understand is now not even understand. Let me get the bastard up.
We need to win 2-0.
Yeah, we just have to beat England 2-0, and we're in the final against New Zealand, I believe.
New Zealand, yeah.
But the catch for New Zealand, they're stuck. They played all their allotted games.
Yeah, but I think they're guaranteed, right?
No, I think if Australia, no,
Or they got to win 4-0.
it doesn't even count. The Australia New Zealand series doesn't actually count towards.
No, that doesn't count. But if Australia beats South Africa like 4-0 or 3-0, then 4-0 now, I think.
I think
Then New Zealand are in trouble, but I don't think so. And that final is going to take place in England. Can we get some tickets?
Lords, mate.
Lord.
What do you
So it's
call
a
it?
one-test match.
Oh,
Winner takes all.
did I send you lot the screenshot of earlier in the week? So basically, I saw an advert pop up on I think Facebook for tickets for India at Lords in the summer, the test match. Clicked on it. It only been like 10 minutes. I thought, sick. Do you know what? I'm awesome here. I'm gonna get some tickets. Bro,
So
there were 20,000 man ahead of me in the queue. 20,000 man. And obviously, this game is going to be played with like 30%, maybe 40% at most of the crowd in place. Yeah, that ticket's gone. That's done.
So what is this tickets for? The final or India's tour to England?
India saw to England, but so imagine for this test series thing,
Yeah.
it's going to be limited capacity again, and mate, these bloody Indians.
Terrible.
But do you know what the thing is? I don't right now because of all this COVID stuff. Yeah, I don't think they can hustle it. I don't think you can shot your ticket on the.
Yeah, there's probably restrictions, right?
Yeah, they're probably gonna have.
They'll check. They'll check if the tickets are from the same household or something like that.
They'll check IDs at the bare minimum, innit? I think. But they'll probably
Yeah,
say,
but hopefully it's a lot more relaxed then, but it's not going to be at full capacity either way, is it really?
as in, look,
All right.
until September, it's not gonna happen, innit? But
All right. So last question before we go.
go for it.
Who do you think will be wicketkeeper in India against England?
Is that even a question?
Yeah.
No, come on, man. The man just won us a game here, against Australia at the Gabba. The fortress had been breached after, was it 33 years?
Is he a good keeper though?
It's all right.
He's not
He can get
Sahar, but
better.
he's not. He's getting better. Yeah.
He's
He
getting
didn't.
better.
He didn't keep badly to this test match, did he?
No,
Yeah.
he
He
was all right. He was all right.
it was good.
It was a Sky Pickle, but yeah, no, I'm Pant all day long. Big Risab all day long.
Attacking batsman, isn't it?
Get as you were saying before, your match winner. There he is. Imagine
think
having
so.
him and Hardik Pandya like 6 and 7. Oh,
I think it'll
That's a
it'll come down
captain's
to how many
dream.
spinners you play there.
Yeah,
If you're playing more than 2 spinners, I think Sahar will play as a keeper. They might still find a place for Rishabh Pant in the team,
as a
but the
batsman.
keeper will have to be Sahar if you're playing 3 spinners.
But what if they're playing 2? You wouldn't take Saha.
No, I think if you're playing 2, you probably just go with Pant because there's still a lot of bowling done by fast bowlers. Especially if you're taking a leggy.
That's true. For a leggy, you need a good, solid.
But it'll be harsh. This is what I'm saying. It'll be really hard. I think before the series started, I think they had it in their head that Sahar will keep in India guaranteed.
But now this is after that first test, they started scapegoating him, and
He didn't do nothing wrong in that test. I don't know why he never gets runs. He's never. I'm always thinking he can actually bat. I think I've watched a couple of T20 innings when he can hit the ball.
Exactly.
Does
T20
Sahar ever get runs?
Even the T20s late last year, he was awesome. He was on fire. He was killing it.
Who? Riddhiman Sahar?
Yeah. When he wasn't injured, he was beating ball blood.
He's 36, you know?
Yeah.
He's very good.
I don't know. I think he's just unlucky, or he's just not got the right temperament when it comes to.
He's unlucky because
putting an India kit on.
he was around at the same time as MS Dhoni. Done.
Yeah, but I don't think he would have come through. I just don't think whenever he's been given enough opportunities to grasp one, he's not grasped it. I think he's given enough. How many test matches has he played?
Oh, as in you mean post Dhoni?
Yeah.
But post Dhoni, he has been given chances, I agree, and he hasn't taken them. But
you
at the
think he's
same
past
time,
He's played 38.
Past it. I think he's already past it, to be honest with you.
What about
as a
Dinesh
batsman?
Karthik?
Yeah.
Dinesh Karthik.
I think Karthik was the unlucky.
He's had his chance as well. And again, no, hasn't worked for him because
he's had bare chances, isn't it?
He has way too many chances.
Yeah.
Way even like, do you remember? Like, he's just unlucky that all of them were unlucky that Dhoni was the guy.
Yeah.
Dhoni was the guy for 12 years. For 12 years, no one took his place unless he was injured. And during that period, realistically, it was DK who took the gloves every time.
Yeah.
Before this punt innings, I thought short term Sahar and Pant, whoever makes it. But I thought long term India would somehow go to KL Rahul.
Yeah, well, this was the move. I think this was the move they'd done in the one days against Australia, right? One days and T20s, it was Rahul who was keeper the whole way through.
It's similar to what we did when Dravid took the gloves for a while.
Don't forget, Pant wasn't even in the one day and test squad, one day and T20 squad. He was only in
because he had a bad IPL.
Shocking IPL.
Wait, has KL Rahul had a chance in test yet?
Little bit
not with the gloves,
patchy. As a batsman.
With the gloves.
No.
But he's class though.
Yeah, man, he's a good batsman, man.
Very good. Very good.
He won the Orange Cap, IPL 2020.
Yeah. He had a great IPL. Him and Agrawal had great IPLs. Them two opening basically just killed teams off. And then if one of them got out, in walked Chris Gale at number 3. Oh, they were firing and firing, but then it all went to shit.
You've got players that are averaging 45 that are not going to make this team.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's bad.
But that is harsh.
Yeah.
40, averaging 45 in other countries, other teams, you'll be lauded as the best player ever.
Best
Or
keeper batsman.
Oh, yeah, I had to have a look at the test team.